Good evening. Welcome to Curtis High School and the first of 3 Honor Graduate Scholarship Award presentations for the evening. My name is Tom Adams. I'm a very proud principal here at Curtis Senior High School. On behalf of our team, I would like to extend our warmest welcome to everybody here. Thank you very much for coming to this in-person event so that we can honor and recognize our senior scholarship winners and honor grads. We are excited to offer this program to our seniors and their families. At this time, I would like to recognize and thank Superintendent of University Place School District, Mr. Jeff Chamberlain, for being here tonight, and thank him for all the support that he provides our seniors throughout their time in University Place School District. Mr. Chamberlain. I would also like to thank the amazing team of people who put this together. Mrs. Kelsey Park, Ms. Jackie Thomas, Mr. Stu Dodge, Ms. Suzanne Vick, Ms. Trish Bieber, Mr. Mike Tompkins, Mr. Blair Lindbergh, and Ms. Deb Douglas for their work for the last several days and weeks that it took to put this program together, both with the live stream and the entire program that you see today, led by Mrs. Park. Thank you very much. This event, this is one of our milestone events as we get into our spring senior award and recognition season. This is one that we always look forward to, and it's a seminal moment for our kids and their families. We honor these amazing graduates who excel in the classroom and in our community, and in doing so, we also thank those who have provided time, mentorship, guidance, and support for our graduates throughout their scholastic careers. Honor grads, congratulations. Thank you for being here. Thank you for all the work that you did both before last spring, through last spring, and this entire year to continue to maintain extremely high standards for yourself in the classroom and in the community. You are a sense of pride for Curtis Senior High School and the University Place School District and the University Place community. Thank you. Please join me in thanking you. Tonight we will present a multitude of scholarships, as well as recognize our class of 2021 graduates who over the course of their time in high school achieved a 3.5 cumulative GPA or better. Earlier this evening, we also recognized our Varsity Letter and Community Service Award winners, and we also honor our National Merit Award finalists, Katrina Wengen and Kevin Wynn. We thank our scholarship presenters for participating in this program and for honoring the memory of someone who has positively impacted our school and community. It's important to us and it's important to this program that the people that we honor through the scholarships come back to present those scholarships to the award winners. It's a meaningful tie that the community and the school district share, and I'm really proud of that part of our program. It is an event like this where we demonstrate how special the University Place is and how the CHS community rallies around our graduates and future leaders in support of their dreams. I would now like to introduce the Master of Ceremonies, our Career and College Readiness Counselor, Mr. Mike Tompkins, who will introduce the first scholarship presenter. Mr. Tompkins.
Good evening, and thank you guys for coming tonight and supporting our students. I'm going to kick it off tonight with an athletic award, and then she's going to move right into the scholarship awards. But I want to bring up Athletic Director Suzanne Vick to start off the presentation tonight.
I have the privilege of introducing our Ray Beard Student Athletes of the Year. This award is presented to the outstanding senior boy and girl athletes that have participated in at least 2 sports and are excellent students in the classroom. The Ray Beard Student Athlete of the Year award is awarded to 1 male and 1 female. And I'm excited to tell you a little bit about Mr. Beard. His name is synonymous with schools, as is George R. Curtis. His evident by the unanimous decision by our school board to name the Curtis High School Gymnasium after him. Ray Beard started teaching in the UP schools when he and his family moved to University Place in 1947. Mr. Beard was the first principal at Curtis Junior High when it opened in 1955, and 5 years later, in 1960, he was the first principal at Curtis High School. Mr. Beard served almost 2 decades as the principal of the high school by the time he retired in 1977. He helped mold the school district into what it is today and continues to be. Mr. Beard believed that a high school education involved more than sound academics. It needed to meet the needs of all students, including music, performing arts, industrial arts, club activities, and of course, athletics. Ray and his wife Rosalie had 4 children. All 4 were good students and athletes at Curtis High School. Ray Beard is a cornerstone of what UP schools have become. It is my honor to congratulate our boy and girl Ray Beard Student Athlete of the Year to Katrina Wengen and Shauna Boyle. I also have the privilege of presenting the Ben B. Cheney Scholarship. These students are selected for their outstanding achievement in multiple areas, including academics, leadership, character, citizenship, and motivation. The Ben B. Cheney Scholarship is awarded to Katrina Wengen. I know, I could have done that all at the same time.
She's going to be pro at posing.
Now I'd like to invite up Mr. Bob Lucy for the Bob Lucy Scholarship.
Pleasure to be here. 50 years ago, probably to this week, got a call from UP School District, and George Curtis wanted to let me know that he was hiring me to teach health at the junior high. George Curtis, often later on, I'd go see him at the end, and he'd always ask me, what are the students and the staff like at Curtis now? And I would tell him, George, first I'd tell him, George, the students dress differently. And he'd say they dressed differently in 1927, okay? That's when he started. The thing about it is, I can tell you, just from the time I spent with George, he would be extremely proud what has been done in the last year, and even before that, but especially the last year and a half, during the COVID time. And I'd like to, pass that on and congratulate from the district office to the staff in the schools, the high school, especially the students, for the great job you've done. It's something you will remember the rest of your life. And like I told Mr. Chamberlain, that those are the things that bond you later in life. It's not necessarily the good times, the tough times we went through together. So the Bob Lucy Scholarship is given to a male and a female student who basically made this time better. They're students that were a positive influence in your class. They just made things better. They were respected by everyone. They're respected by the peers, the people that worked in the cafeteria. They were respected, by everyone at a higher level because they made things better. And the one other thing is, they were students who looked for a way to help and make things better. This award is voted on by the staff at Curtis High School. So that means everybody. Everybody that works at Curtis High School voted on this award. And the male student this year receiving the scholarship is Grayson Lupaz.
Our next scholarship is the Rotary Club of University Place, and I'd like to call University Place School District Superintendent, Mr. Jeff Chamberlain.
Well, thank you very much. It's my pleasure to be here, my pleasure to be superintendent in University Place School District. And before I get to the scholarships, I wanted to just take a quick minute to recognize Mr. Adams and his staff. There's a lot of high school teachers that are here and a number of support staff. If you would just raise your hand. This is a great event right now, and this is one in a never-ending chain of creative efforts that the staff at the high school has made over the last year in these strange times that we've been living in. And it's just been a ton of work. And if you would just join me in recognizing Mr. Adams and his staff for all the creativity and hard work. Yet another special event, and of course they do that because of our students, and our students deserve it. And so it's my pleasure tonight to be part of this event, and I wanted to start by recognizing all of you honor grads. I'm going to give out some scholarships here in a minute to a few of you, but while I'm here at the podium, I want to recognize all of you for all of your achievements, and I want to congratulate all of you parents and support figures in the lives of these students. This has been one tremendous team effort over the last year for sure, and we've certainly needed you more than we ever have needed you before. And students, you have been amazing in your commitment to excellence, your perseverance, your stick-to-itness through a really tough time. So congratulations to all of you. I'm here in my role, in addition to superintendent, I'm a proud member of the University Place Fircrest Rotary Club. Up until about a year ago, you might have heard of us as the Tacoma Narrows Rotary Club. It's the same club. And each year we give out scholarships to some graduating seniors. And so that's what I'm here to do tonight. I'm excited to be able to present 4 $1,500 scholarships to help some of our students on their way in their future. One of them is here at this 5 o'clock session, and then 3 more a little bit later this evening. If you're unfamiliar with the Rotary Club, we're one of about 35,000 clubs worldwide. About 1.2 million members of Rotary across the globe, and here in UP there's about 40 of us, and we do a lot of things locally and around the state and globally as a club, but mainly we focus our efforts on the University Place School District. So we give out scholarships to our preschoolers so that they can get better access to early learning. We've for a long time helped with early literacy in our primary schools. We give out the Student of the Month Award at Curtis Junior High School about 40 times a year. Are there any former junior high students of the month in the honor grad group? I would imagine I'd see some hands. Yes, congrats. And of course we give out these scholarships. So all the students receiving scholarships this year are remarkable in many ways, but one of the things that we really like to focus on is we like to award our scholarships to young people who we think model what being a Rotarian is about, which is about serving other people. And so we're looking for students who've been exceptional in multiple ways, but also are looking for towards a future of service to others. And so overall, we're going to recognize 2 people tonight who are looking at careers in nursing, and 2 that are potentially looking at careers in teaching. And so for this session, it's my pleasure to award the University Place Fircrest Rotary Scholarship in the amount of $1,500 to a young man who is going to be attending Eastern Washington University, and that is Mr. Joshua Stanton. Joshua received a varsity letter for community service, so that's a future Rotarian, in addition to being a future U.S. history teacher, I hear. And so I think we have some HR people with a letter of intent somewhere. We'll just forward date it for you, Josh. So, congratulations.
Our next scholarship is the Bernice A.B. Key Scholarship and the University Place Principals Association Scholarship. I'd like to call Principal Mr. Tom Adams up.
Thank you. The Bernice A.B. Key Scholarship is provided to students with outstanding academic achievement. This scholarship seeks to make possible the opportunity for post-secondary education. And tonight we honor two award winners, Maya Bramble and Carrington Smith. Each year, the University Place Principals Association selects a Curtis High School senior that has excelled in the classroom and demonstrates the characteristics and passion for a future career in education. I think it's fitting as we do this to note, as Mr. Chamberlain said, there are several staff members here today with us. What we try to do in our roles, as well as encourage the whole child, is we always want them to know how impactful and rewarding our jobs are. So we're really excited when some of our kids tell us that they're going to be educators. The University Place Principals Association Scholarship this year is awarded to Reed Colkin.
For our next grouping of scholarships, starting off with the Bilducet Memorial Scholarship, I would like to call up our counselor, Mr. Barnaby Fletcher.
Good evening. The first scholarship I'd like to present is the Bilducet Memorial Scholarship. Mr. Doucette was a former counselor at Curtis High School with a deep conviction that all students would have the opportunity to pursue post-secondary education. This year's winner is Violet Carter. The next scholarship that I have the opportunity to present is the CHS Futures Counselor Scholarship. The CHS Future Counselor Scholarship is a scholarship awarded to a Curtis High School senior who plans to pursue a career in counseling. This year's recipient is Keely Paulson. Next up is the Curtis PTSA Scholarship. The Curtis PTSA Scholarship is awarded to students with leadership skills and honorable citizens qualities. The Curtis PTSA Scholarship is awarded to the following students. So come up and spread yourselves out just a little bit. Connor Franz. Noel Grindsteiner. Darren Gruner. Lila Roy. Henry Stem. And Tiffany Kim. Give those recipients one more round of applause. Next up is the Katie Andrews Memorial Scholarship. Katie Andrews was a swimmer and pool worker while attending Curtis. This scholarship is awarded to a senior in the CHS aquatic program with outstanding service and leadership. The Katie Andrews Memorial Scholarship is awarded to Annalise Painter. The next award is the University Place Classified Association Scholarship. The University Place Classified Association is proud to award academic and vocational scholarships to graduating high school seniors who are children or grandchildren of UPCA employees. The University Place Classified Association Scholarship is awarded to Callie Gronlund. The University Place Education Association awards scholarships to high school seniors who have a parent that teaches in University Place School District. The University Place Education Association Scholarship is awarded to Grayson Lucas. The last scholarship that I have the opportunity to present is the Weller Orthodontics Scholarship. The Weller Orthodontics Scholarship honors a student who radiates positive attitude towards those around them and does not let short-term challenges get in the way of ambitious goals. The Weller Orthodontics Scholarship is awarded to Isabel Brown. Let's go ahead and give our scholarship recipients one more round of applause. At this time, I'd like to go ahead and go into our honor graduates. Honor graduates are students who, throughout their time at the Curtis Junior High and the high school, have maintained a 3.5 GPA. So this is such an accomplishment, so it's an awesome time to go ahead and award them. First up, Samuel Allenpie. In the fall, Samuel will attend the University of Washington to study mathematics. Samuel Allenpie. Maram Al-Shabani. In the fall, Maram plans to attend the University of Washington and major in environmental science. Maram Al-Shabani. Carolina Bacher. In the fall, Carolina will attend Pace University and study musical theater and art history. She has earned honor scholarships from Pace. Carolina Bacher. Kyle Bailey. In the fall, Kyle plans to attend the University of Washington and will study engineering or finance. Kyle Bailey. Jillian Baker. In the fall, Jillian will attend Central Washington University and plans to double major in secondary education and mathematics. Jillian Baker. Allison Barrett. In the fall, Allison will attend the University of Washington, Tacoma. She has not yet decided on her major, but could see herself studying biomedical sciences. Allison Barrett. Michaela Beck. In the fall, Michaela will attend Gonzaga University. She has earned the Dean's Scholarship. Michaela Beck. Maya Bramble. In the fall, Maya will attend the University of Washington and major in business. Maya Bramble. Isabel Brown. In the fall, Isabel plans to attend the University of Washington, Tacoma and pursue a biology degree. Isabel Brown. Aiden Cadle. In the fall, Aiden will attend the University of Washington and study engineering. Aiden Cadle. Violet Carter. In the fall, Violet will attend Rocky Mountain College and study health and human performance. She has received the Trustee Scholarship as well as a cross-country and track scholarship. Violet Carter. Jungwon Cho. In the fall, Jungwon plans to attend the University of Washington and study to become an electrical engineer or a doctor. Jungwon Cho. Reed Colquitt. In the fall, Reed will attend the University of Portland and study secondary education and psychology. She's received the President's Scholarship, the UP Washington Success Award, and the Robert J. Handy and Washington State Retirees Association Scholarship. Reed Colquitt. Amelia Cotter. In the fall, Amelia plans to attend the University of Washington and major in engineering. Amelia Cotter. Sarah Curran. In the fall, Sarah will attend Gonzaga University and study to become a nurse. She has earned the Trustee Scholarship and the Donna Lee Bauer Scholarship. Sarah Curran. Emily Enos. In the fall, Emily plans to attend Pacific Lutheran University and major in international communications. She's received a merit and ethnic scholarship. Emily Enos. Alexander Ewing. In the fall, Alexander will attend the University of Washington and will begin his studies to become a lawyer. Alexander Ewing. Sierra Fidel. In the fall, Sierra plans to attend the University of California, San Diego and major in neurobiology. Sierra Fidel. Nicholas Finley. In the fall, Nicholas will finish his AA at TCC and then transfer to the University of Washington to finish his degree in finance. Nicholas Finley. Connor Franz. In the fall, Connor plans to attend the University of Washington and study history and political science. Connor Franz. Gary Garcia. In the fall, Gary will attend Pacific Lutheran University to study to become a nurse. He has received an academic and music scholarship. Gary Garcia. Talia Garza. In the fall, Talia plans to attend the University of Washington and study business administration at the Foster School of Business. Talia Garza. Noelle Grindsteiner. In the fall, Noelle will attend the University of Washington to study marketing and arts media. She has received the Culture Apex Scholarship as well as the Achievement Scholarship. Noelle Grindsteiner. Jaden Kallenberger. In the fall, Jaden plans to attend Friends University and double major in psychology and Christian spiritual formation. Jaden Kallenberger. Sophie Loft. In the fall, Sophie plans to attend San Jose State University and major in the theatrical arts. Sophie Loft. Grayson Lupus. In the fall, Grayson will attend the University of Puget Sound to study business. He has earned a merit scholarship and a music scholarship. Grayson Lupus. Keegan March. In the fall, Keegan plans to attend California Lutheran University to study geology. He has received the Oaks Scholarship. Keegan March. Sean O'Boyle. In the fall, Sean will attend the United States Naval Academy at Annapolis. He plans to major in chemistry and pursue a career as a naval officer. Sean O'Boyle. Keely Paulson. In the fall, Keely plans to attend Vanguard University of Southern California and major in elementary education. She's received the Presidential Centennial Scholarship, the Honors College Scholarship, as well as a music scholarship. Keely Paulson. Annalise Painter. In the fall, Annalise plans to attend Montana State University and major in kinesiology. She has received the Western Undergraduate Exchange Scholarship. Annalise Painter. Lila Roy. In the fall, Lila will attend George Fox University and major in either education or business. She has received the George Fox Merit Scholarship and the Scholarship Summit. Lila Roy. Henry Stemp. The University of Washington will be home for Henry in the fall, where he will major in biology and business. Henry Stemp. Ethan Tice. In the fall, Ethan plans to attend Washington State University and major in mechanical engineering. Ethan Tice. Katrina Wangen. In the fall, Katrina plans to attend the University of Central Florida and major in engineering. She has received the Benequisto Scholarship through Central Florida University, the All-Washington Scholar Phi Theta Kappa Scholarship, and the National Merit University of Central Florida Scholarship. Katrina Wangen. Jordan Hendricks. In the fall, Jordan plans to attend the University of Arizona and major in biology. She has received the Arizona Distinction Award. Jordan Hendricks. Let's go ahead and give all of our honor grads one more round of applause. At this time, I'd also like to honor Connor Bell, who has served or has gone out to school for half the day at the Pierce County Skills Center, and he has been one of their honor graduates at the Pierce County Skills Center as well. So go ahead and give him a round of applause as well. At this time, I'd like to go ahead and introduce our National Merit Awards. The National Merit Scholarship Program is an academic competition for recognition and scholarships that began in 1955. High school students have entered the National Merit Program by taking the preliminary SAT and qualifying tests in their junior year. Out of the 1.5 million entrants, approximately 50,000 with the highest PSAT scores qualified for recognition in the National Merit Scholarship Program. Of those 50,000 students, 34,000 of the high scorers on the PSAT received letters of commendation in recognition of their outstanding academic promise. Commended scholars placed among the top 5% of more than 1.5 million students. In February, that number was trimmed to approximately 15,000 students, which is about the top 1% in the nation. Those students were notified that they had advanced to be as a finalist at National Merit. This year, Curtis is honored to have a National Merit finalist in Katrina Wanjin. One other thing that Katrina also earned from the National Merit is that this year she earned the National Hispanic Recognition as a recipient. So the College Board each year creates pathways to college for students who are underrepresented by awarding them academic honors and connecting them with universities across the country. Katrina is one of those recipients. Congratulations. At this time, I'd like to go ahead and introduce Commander Swathwood, who will introduce a couple other awards.
Good afternoon. Our military is made up of over 1 million serving personnel. This 1 million is led by a cadre of commissioned officers. These commissioned officers are trained at different academies. The Naval Academy was established in 1845 by then Secretary of Navy Bancroft. He saw the need to train naval officers in naval warfare and leadership. Since then, they have supplied the Navy with the young officers to go forth and do our nation's bidding. The Naval Academy gets several applications. Less than 16,000 qualify to even be looked at. And out of that, less than 1,200 make it in. That puts the acceptance rate at about 8%. Tonight, we have an 8%er here. The Naval Academy is a 4-year scholarship, room, board, and yes, a job at the end. It's worth over $350,000. Tonight, I'd like you to help me celebrate and congratulate Sean O'Boyle on his appointment to the Naval Academy.
Let's give everybody that has gotten an award tonight one more big round of applause. Now I'd like to invite up our principal, Mr. Tom Adams, to give us our closing statements.
Thank you. So before I conclude the evening, this portion of our evening, so we have 2 more ceremonies, they're similar after this. So in a moment, I'm going to ask you to do some things for us to help us with that. But I think one of the things I've reflected on over the past several days and weeks as we kind of get closer to this time of the year is, what is it specifically about being an honored graduate at Curtis High School that is special just beyond, its vacuum specialness. And I was talking to a teaching candidate today and talking to him about our school. And I said, if you look at our school and if you look at our district, the average student at our high school that starts just even in the 7th grade in our system is about 2 years ahead of an average Washington High School student. And then we start talking specifically about our math program. And our advanced algebra, which is kind of the baseline math here at the high school, is you're about a year ahead of your peers throughout the state. And so I think that does a pretty good job of encapsulating how difficult it is to be an honor graduate at a school that continues to ask rigor and pace of its students and continues to ask the support mechanism on the back end for the parents and the teachers. And it's a synergy in a system that works very well together. The mutual accountability and respect that all four, the students, the teachers, the community, and the parents, have to produce such outstanding and fabulous students is why I think it's really special to be an honor graduate here at the high school. So I just thought I'd share that because you're an above average bear if you're an honor graduate at Curtis High School. With that, I would like to conclude this evening. We do have 2 more ceremonies, so it is very important for us to be able to bring our next group in and help do some cleaning and things of that nature. So if everybody could help me with this, what I'm about to ask you to do, I very much appreciate it. First of all, thank you all again for coming. Your presence makes this special. The work that you've done for these kids over the last 18 years, kids, make sure please that you're thanking your parents for all that they have done for you, seen and unseen, because I promise you there's been a lot of both, okay? So I really appreciate everybody's support in making this night so special and being a part of these kids' journeys. As we conclude, please go ahead and go up the ramp to 40th there so you can get some pictures up there. There's lots of great pictures out in front of the school. You can, if parents you want to leave a minute or two early, you can get your kids as they come up the ramp. But that's where we're going to ask everybody to exit so that we can bring in our groups from around both ways and kind of keep this watch mechanism working here throughout the evening. Thank you all very much for coming. I look forward to seeing everybody in a couple weeks on Conference and Field at Stadium. Go Lights!